That was a good one.
All right. Welcome on back to the third stream of the day. Going back and forth from stream to stream. First day we had ICC Kauai versus Zul'Den Distillery with ICC Kauai going 2-0 in the C East Division. We played some HOTS. You guys got to watch me play a little bit, raged out a little bit, which was fun. But now we're back on the NGS casting, and we're gonna do something a little different. Normally I do C East, but I do go out of my comfort zone of C East, and today we got PSISTORM. Oh shoot. I think that's how you say it. I asked the captain too, how do you say your team name? And then I forgot. I noticed he said it's like PSISTORM Dragons. So we got PSISTORM Dragons versus ReGen Phoenix. I believe we've done ReGen Phoenix before because I recognize the captain's name. I'm gonna look through my papers real quick. Yes, I think we did. Or I know I did one of the ReGens before. I have way too many notes. Anyways, who cares about the notes? Let's look at these bands. So ReGen Phoenix did win coin toss, and they did choose they chose first pick. So Dragons went ahead and banned Sky Temple and Baraxis, while Phoenix went ahead and banned Cursed Hollow and Dragonshire. First, Pap was Towers of Doom. What am I saying? Oh my, hold on, chat. Let me drink water. Give me 1 second as I burped into the mic. Ah, there we go. Just burping like crazy. Been streaming for like 5 hours now, so bear with me. So, but we are in the A East division, so one of the top tier divisions below Heroic and Nexus. And what was the other one? Shh, I know my teams, guys. I promise. Storm, Heroic, and Nexus. There it is. So this is gonna be a really fun game. I know we got a few other games going on at the same time. I know we have Smooth Brain Kamikaze versus Death and Delay over on Hellraiser TV. So that's gonna be a fun game. That's another A East team. So and we got a few other games. Another one not streaming, but I got on the D East division is 6 Cents. Fortunately, so yeah, we got a D East playing right now. 6 Cents versus Dream Bean at 7:30. We have another A East. Wow, a lot of A East today. We got Office of Strategic Inting versus Mellow Oats at 7:30 p.m. Oh, this is all Mountain Time, by the way. And then finally today's game we have at 8 o'clock. Beat Gen Blame Gibbs versus BFT Orion. Wait, I want to know if did they win? Oh, they haven't posted yet. I want to see if Whimsy House and Furious George, I want to see who win that. But it doesn't matter because now we're going into the draft. Also, Dune of the Fiends, or Dune of the Nest. Dune of the Nest, there we go. Or Dune of Thenus, however you say your name. Thank you so much for the follow. And real quick, I'm also going to say once again, Dark Knight, if you're still in here, thank you so much for all those subs. Dark Knight, right before I started this NGS stream, while I was playing Heroes of the Storm, he gifted 5 subs. So thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. It helps a lot. It helps a lot, and I really appreciate it. But all right, ReGen Phoenix, we're going to go ahead with the first ban. Let's see what they ban. Looks like they're going in with a Sylvanas ban. Sylvanas ban. Sylvanas been played a lot. Now really, after casting all these games and really watching this, the Sylvanas has played a lot. I don't think she got a buff from the last patch, did she? I don't remember reading about Sylvanas. Maybe people are just realizing how powerful she can be. But it looks like Dragon went ahead and banned Sonya. I'm curious to see if they're gonna ban Joanna or not. We've been seeing a lot of people not banning Joanna, but Joanna's still pretty powerful. She's still pretty powerful unless you have something to help counter her, but all the games we've been casting. Oh! Phoenix going in with the Joanna ban. Interesting, interesting. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I guess maybe they don't have anyone that plays Joanna. And it looks like Dragon's going with the hammer ban? This is very interesting. I'm already on my toes wondering why these bans. All right, let's see what the first pick coming in. A Tyrael first pick coming from ReGen Phoenix side. Let's see what the next 2 picks coming from Dragon side is. I'm really curious why they banned the hammer of all people. But then they go in with a Tyrande and a Zeratul. Those are pretty counters for Hammer as well. Really interesting bans. I can't wait to see how the full draft comes out of this. All right, looks like we're gonna get a Cassia and a Rhaegar from Phoenix side. And next on to the bans. Last round of bans for both teams. All right. Looks like Dragons are gonna go ahead and ban Cho'Gall. Maybe I didn't look at these teams. You know what? That's it. I'm pulling up to see what each team plays now because this has got me really freaking curious now. While we wait for ReGen Phoenix to pick their last ban. It looks like they're gonna ban Varian. That's a good pick. Varian's pretty powerful too. All right, I'm looking at this team. Let's look at Phoenix's team. Hammer's OP right now. You know what? I hear this, but I still don't see anyone playing her well. Ah, I see why they banned the Cho'Gall. I'm looking on NGS right now at Heroes Profile for ReGen Phoenix, and they have a Cho'Gall, 2 games of Cho'Gall, but both games won. So I see why they banned that. It looks like they might actually go Sonya as well. It's another top hero pick for ReGen Phoenix. I love seeing Tyrande in competitive play as well. I think it's very fun to see her play. And let's see, a Yrel and a Tracer. All right, all right. So as I'm going through ReGen, because I'm trying to make sense of why Dragons banned what they banned. I can understand the Cho'Gall now, but I still don't understand the Hammer, because if you go into Heroes Profile and stuff, they haven't played at all. They haven't played Hammer, so I'm very, very confused. But it's gonna be an interesting game. Finally out, Dragons draft is a Zagara. All right, all right. Interesting, interesting. Cortez, or Cortezel, thank you so much for the follow. If I pronounce your name wrong, you can correct me, or you could just deal with it. Up to you. I also, most of the time, shorten it. So let's go ahead back to the map view real quick. Just a friendly reminder for anyone trickling in. Tonight, we have an NGS cast game of an A East division of PSISTORM. Oh my gosh, this guy's gonna kill me. I'm gonna say PSISTORM. He told me. I feel so bad. I asked him how to say his team's name, and then I forgot. PSISTORM Dragons versus ReGen Phoenix. PSISTORM banning out Sky Temple and Brax's Holdout, while ReGen Phoenix banned out Cursed Hollow and Dragonshire. Dragons went ahead and took Phoenix to Towers of Doom. Let's get straight into the game. Welcome back, Giggle Schmack. All right. Now let's go ahead and look and see who's playing what. We got Chaos Pigeon on Dragon side. Chaos Pigeon as Garrosh. Looney's Gwen as Tyrande. Bramble as Zagara. Senpai? I'm so sorry, chat. As Lunara. Crispy as Zeratul. And then on Phoenix side, we have Arrows Tyrell. Ariel as Rhaegar. Re-Sidekick as Yrel. Darbo as Tracer. And Dubik613 as Cassia. Let's go ahead and keep an eye on this game. Zeratul already rotating top. Already rotating top. Just trying to take the soak. Nah, you pronounce... Wait, just a heads up, it's Dragons. You know what? I asked him. I said, is it Dragons? Dragoons? What is it? And he said, no, it's just Dragons. That's the team captain told me. Cortezel, I was right. Awesome, good. I'm glad I was right. When am I not right? No, I'm kidding, chat. But all right, let's focus on the game here. Phoenix going in onto the Zeratul, but Zeratul able to quickly get out of there. Phoenix just keep rotating bottom and mid, getting the soak in really quick, while we go ahead and camp taking on the Dragons side. Zagara trying to claim out the bottom. Zagara's creeps are going to be cleared out pretty quick due to the Tyrael and even the Cassia as well. Dragons go ahead and grab their siege camp and looking maybe for an evade here on Phoenix's camp, but it looks like it's going to be too late and they're just going to play it safe. It is very early in the game, so Zeratul and Yrel mid soaking that out while we have a 4v4 down here in bottom lane. Garrosh throwing a minion. Stun onto the Tyrael from Tyrande. Let's see, Garrosh throwing another minion. Lunara was able to get quite a few hits though on that Tyrael, trying to get him pretty low. Tracer putting her bomb onto Zagara, but not doing much out of it. Let's go ahead and let me pull up the talents for you guys just so you can guys keep a lookout. A toss onto the Tyrael, but Tyrael was able to get out of there. Looks like, curious to see what happens here. It's going to be hard for Garrosh throws considering that they have the Tyrael and Tracer who are able to get out easily. Even the Yrel is easy. It's going to be easy to get out of there as well. Throwing the Tyrael again. Tyrael throwing his sword and he's out of there once more. Garrosh and Tyrael just trying to fight this out, but Garrosh is slowly losing. Senpai getting a bomb on him, but it looks like he should live this. And he does. Objective is up in 8 seconds. We have 1 mid and 2 top. Let's see. I'm assuming Yrel's gonna get the right-hand side while Zeratul gets the left-hand side. And it's just gonna be a fight for this mid one here. I'm gonna go ahead and move the talents. Tyrael getting tossed and stunned. Can he die here? He got unstoppable and was able to get out of there. Very low on health. Lunara poisoned him. Is he gonna die? And he does die to the Lunara poison. Tyrael unable to get any damage onto Dragons after his death, and it looks like Garrosh doing a toss of the Rhaegar. Can they get the Rhaegar kill as well? He's very low. I don't think they're going to be able to get the kill. They are not going to be able to get the kill. Dragons trying to collect this objective again, and it looks like they got it this time. So two towers for Dragons and 1 for ReGen Phoenix. All right, looks like Lunar is going to go ahead and start on their siege camp while Bramble here is just going to push in this lane. Looks like he's going to hearth back because he is low on mana, and Rhaegar is going to go ahead and start their siege camp for ReGen Phoenix. Tyrael just hanging out by himself here. Let's go ahead and look at the next talents. Excuse my yawn. Ugh. I forgot to grab some candy before I started this. All right, Garrosh getting on in there, looking for a toss possibly. No toss is coming out of here yet, just yet until the Tyrael gets tossed. Can Tyrael get out of there? Bomb onto the Lunara. Tracer chasing down this Lunara, but Garrosh is able to fend off of her. And she's continuous fighting back and forth while Zul and Yrel are just gonna keep soaking. Toss again onto the Tyrael. Tyrael stun. Tyrande stun on the Cassia and on the Rhaegar. And objective is gonna be up in 20 minutes, just right above us, as Phoenix is gonna go ahead and back off and just kind of collect themselves, get ready for this objective. Remember guys, this map is a very objective base, but also at the same time, bottom lane is that winning lane. So if you could take over that bottom lane, you could win this with or without objective. Rhaegar collecting the objective. Garrosh throwing the Tyrael. Tyrael back by his team side, but he's very low. Zagara throwing some bangles and hitting the Yrel. But no deaths out of this fight, and Dragons, or not Dragons, ReGen Phoenix is going to go ahead and take the next objective. So it's even right now for core damage. Garrosh just kind of hanging out there, throwing the Tyrael. Tyrael is out there again, but Cassia was stunned. Talent 10s are being picked as we speak. Let's go ahead and look on the Dragon side. We have Warlord's Challenge, Shadowstalk, Devouring Maw, Thorned Vine, and Might of Nerzim. All right, then back onto the side of Phoenix, we have Sanction. I'm gonna call it Sanction. Don't know yet. There it is, Bloodlust. Ooh, no Ancestral this game. We're going with the Bloodlust game. Defender, Pulse Rounds, and Ball Lightning. Ooh, I'm excited to see how this Rhaegar does, and how if ReGen Phoenix can really hard push with the Bloodlust instead of Ancestral. But on the left side, Dragons went ahead and got their Siege Camp, while also ReGen Phoenix went ahead and took theirs. Just a continuous fight down bottom. Like I said, it is a bottom is the winning lane. You could kind of get away with top, but not as much as you can with bottom. Looks like Zagara tried using her ult but did not get anyone in it, but she's able to clear out the minions real quick with those banglings. Okay, objective coming up in 3 seconds down here in the bottom lane. Zeratul gonna get here before Yrel does. Let's see if they can get it. Kill. Zeratul pushing hard in, taunt onto the Tracer, stun onto the Rhaegar. Sanction has been dropped. Let's see what happens here. Tracer following the Zeratul. Garrosh trying to stop the Tracer, unable to. Zagara, good job on Zagara stopping people from getting things. I can't talk. Yrel using her ult, getting thrown back. Can they get this Yrel kill? And they can. Dragons trying to collect the objective, but I still think they need a fight here. Bloodlust used. Can Phoenix get a kill here? Tyrande down, so is Zagara. That Cassiel really took damage. And can this Garrosh die here too? And he does. Lunara trying to get out of here, but I don't think she's gonna make it out. As she does not make it out. And this objective is gonna turn around and be given to ReGen Phoenix. Great Cassiel. That Cassiel helped so much, considering that Dragons were not spreading out to avoid that Cassia ball. All right, Dragons are coming back up, pushing, trying to get to bottom as soon as they can. Zeratul and Phoenix, or not Phoenix, Zeratul and Yrel still pushing, rotating from lane to lane, grabbing that soak. Let's go ahead and look at level 13s while we keep an eye on the fight here. Rhaegar not going totem build. You see right now a lot of Rhaegars, including myself. I was just playing Rhaegar before this game. We all go totem build. Taunt and throw onto the Tyrael. Stun as well. Invulnerable Sanction was used. Bomb onto the Lunara, hitting the Zagara as well. No deaths out of that fight though. Throwing some banglings out there. All right, and it looks like each team are gonna do their siege camps respectfully. Very neck and neck game right now, and Towers of Doom is one of those games, one of those maps where you could be winning and you can lose real quickly too. It's a very late game type of play you gotta focus on here. Objective is up in 5 seconds. Tyrael being thrown. Blind and Bloodlust was used. Unstoppable onto the Garrosh. Tyrael very low. Tracer trying to grab a kill here. No kills here yet. And both objectives are up. We're gonna rotate up here real quick. It looks like both teams are gonna get each other's sides, while Dragon's gonna stay down here bot and just push us in a little more. Excuse me, I was drinking water and trying to stretch and get more oxygen in me right now. It's been a long day. All right, looks like Phoenix might be trying to rotate up to this Zeratul, but Zeratul able to get out there pretty quick. One of these teams needs to look for a pick. We do have 6 teams. 6 teams for both teams. Let's go ahead and take a look at that as well. I'm really interested to see how this fight's gonna go. Tunnels are opening. Objective is up in 25 seconds. We got 3 objectives again, 1 bottom, 2 top. It's just a constant back and forth right now with these teams. Who can get the XP first, who can get to 20 first, and who can take the bottom towers down. Taunt and toss onto the TRL, but no follow-up as the backline's getting hit. Shadow Walk was used to get rid of that Cassia bomb. Both Zeratul and Yrel getting each side's objective, and it looks like this objective, it's gonna back and forth. Another toss onto the Tyrael. Bloodlust was used. Wow, 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 whoa. Look at that Zagara using her on all 4 of that, all 4, 5. 1, 2, I count 5. Oh my goodness. Incredible ult coming from Zagara, but unfortunately the Garrosh used to smash too early, and Zagara using her banglings way too late, unfortunately. And that next objective was gonna go to ReGen Phoenix. Both teams are gonna go ahead and once again do their camps again. Zeratul maybe looking for a fight here, but he sees that they're probably almost done. And just more playing it safe. Sorry, chat. If you need to now, stretch now. I need to stretch. Open up your chest, get that oxygen in. Will another fight come out of here? Can we get a kill? Tyrael being tossed and taunted once again. Tyrael does have his ult here in a second. He's extremely low, but it does not matter because Dragons didn't go and pounce on it. XP is still neck and neck. Phoenix just a little more than Dragons, but honestly, it looks like they might be almost the same now. Lunara taking out mid while Zeratul goes top. This could be an easy hard push onto Phoenix depending on how this goes. We do have objective up in 15 seconds, both mid and bottom. Oh, I know this is a little late, but we're gonna do predictions. Whoopsies. Shh. Late predictions. Don't cheat. This is a game that can go either way anyway, so. Objectives are up. Tyrael being tossed, and invulnerable popped. Bomb onto Zagara. Will this Garrosh die? Garrosh is using his unstoppable. Bottom objective did go to Dragons, while mid objective went to Phoenix. So another trade once again on objectives. Phoenix is winning this bottom lane right now as they do have the wall taken down off of Dragons, while Phoenix still has their wall. Oh, I'm gonna rotate up here real quick. Possible gank here onto the Yrel. Oh my goodness. Nope, nothing out of that. And now Phoenix is hard pushing this bottom lane in. Lunara coming back down. I'm wondering why Lunara didn't go leap. The very popular ult as well. Let's go ahead and look at these 20s coming from Phoenix's side. And now Dragons do have 20 as well. Oh my gosh, the fight coming out here. Dragons need to defend off their siege camp. I don't think they're gonna be able to. Get out of the way, mouse. We'll look at 20s again in 1 second. It looks like Tracer's 20 went the recall ult, so she'll heal every time she recalls. It's gonna be very good for the side of Phoenix. Shadow Stalk was used. Unstoppable with the Garrosh. Garrosh throwing the TRL dying taunt onto the Cassia, but ooh, very close call on the Garrosh. Tyrande using her stun, unable to get a stun. Zeratul coming in onto the Cassia, possibly onto the Yrel, and Yrel absorbing out the damage. And it looks like she's gonna be able to get out of there just in time. Tracer very low, but is able to get the full health back because of her level 20. Objective is up, and Lunara was able to get it. It's a very neck-to-neck game, and it looks like Dragons are gonna go ahead and take the siege camp. I'm telling you guys, this is a map where it's a back and forth. You know, we had ReGen Phoenix in the lead with core damage, but Dragons able to make a small comeback for now, taking down their wall, taking their camp as well. Cigar really low, but getting healed back up. All right, it looks like Dragons are gonna back up and get their siege camp as well. While they do that, we'll just keep an eye. Let's look at 20 talents right here. Titanic Might, Ice Blade Arrows, Trayton Maw, Forest Wrath, Twilight Falls over on ReGen Phoenix side. We have Holy Arena, Bloodlust, or it's not called Bloodlust. Gladiator's War Shout, I can't pronounce that. Total Recall. Toss onto those two. Will Tracer die? Tracer does die. Bloodlust used, and so is Sanctum. Maw onto the Rhaegar. Can Dragons get another kill here? And I think they can. Onto the Tyrael. Tyrael trying to find a place to get some damage on it. He's gonna get it onto the Tyrande, but thrown onto the Yrel. Yrel using her Unstoppable. I think Yrel's gonna be able to get out of there safely, and she does. But they're gonna be hard pushing this in. Objective is gonna be up in 15 seconds, both on the top right and top left. Garrosh pushing in really hard, getting low, getting the siege is hitting him. Zeratul coming from the back, killing that Rhaegar. And Zeratul's gonna back off and go get this objective. Maw onto the Yrel and Cassia, and looks like toss onto the Cassia. Cassia down, and possibly, ooh, Yrel just making it out alive. And bottom keep is gonna go to Dragons. 5 damage going to court, possibly 10 right here. I don't think Tracer or Yrel is gonna be able to stop this. And now Dragons are gonna push this in. I told you guys from the start, this is a map that is a comeback map. We have 12 core damage on Dragons, while 6 core damage on ReGen Phoenix. Go away, Discord. Oop. All right. Middle keep going to Dragons. Can ReGen Phoenix take this bottom keep back, or are they gonna die again? Toss onto the Yrel. Yrel using her Unstoppable. Maw catches her though. Sanction was used. But the Yrel is gonna go down. This is becoming a really good comeback for Dragons. Will Dragons be able to take this W here, or are ReGen Phoenix gonna take it back? As you see the top left over here, we got camp being taken by Senpai and Crispy. And it looks like ReGen Phoenix is just gonna go ahead and give this and try to take back this mid. It's a risky play here, considering that Dragons did get this camp here. So if Dragons can push this in, all they need left is either one objective or just get boss. Let's see what happens here. One minion did go through, so that's 5 now. A stun onto the Cassia Unstoppable, really trying to clear out those camps, and they're able to clear out the rest of the camps. Material is very low. Tyrael is down, and this might be it for ReGen Phoenix for game 1. Objective is up, and even though there's fighting here, I'm gonna quickly switch over. We got Zeratul collecting Cassia, Tracer Fucking, she's going for it. She's going for it. She dies, but she does stall. But this doesn't matter. And it looks like, yep, this game is gonna go to Dragons. What an incredible comeback for Dragons. Giggle smack. No mathing wrong is allowed. Wow, wow, wow. What a comeback for PSISTORM Dragons. PSISTORM Dragons. There we go. What a comeback. It was going for ReGen Phoenix for majority of that game there. And then, like I said, like I keep saying, actually, that is a turnaround map. You can be 6, your core can be 6, and the enemy team can be 24. But because it's such a late game map, you know, you could easily get a comeback here. And that's exactly what PSISTORM Dragons showed us today. But all right, let's go ahead and before the next game starts, let's go ahead and look over the game summary. Siege damage, neck and neck. Uriel with 194,000, while Zeratul had 190. Hero damage, here's a big jump. Hero damage, 102 coming from Zagara, while there's only 75 from Cassia. Big jump there. I just realized Zeratul 0 deaths as well. He wasn't there for most of the team fights, so that makes sense. Healing, 94,000 with 102. So not too far apart. Self-healing, same thing, not too far apart. 28,000 on Garrosh, while Uriel had 26. And then XP 31 from the Uriel, while Zeratul had 33. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the talents so you can see what talents were chosen while I do the prediction. All right. While we wait for the next game, let's go ahead and look at the maps. Once again, for anyone that's just coming on in, we're about to go into game 2. We're just waiting to see what the map is. Today, we are going into NGS. We got PSISTORM Dragons versus ReGen Phoenix in the Division A East. PSISTORM Dragons went ahead and banned out Sky Temple and Braxis, while ReGen Phoenix went ahead and banned Cursed Hollow and Dragonshire. Dragons went ahead and took Phoenix over to Towers of Doom, my favorite map, by the way. And my second favorite map would be Tomb of the Spider Queen. But, and then PSISTORM Dragons coming back up. Who do I think was the MVP? Ooh. I don't know. Hold on, I'm trying to think. Maybe? Zeratul came in clutch at the very end there, but overall the game, Garrosh had really great throws. Unfortunately, he was only able to throw that Tyrael, so I'm not too sure. I'm trying to think. Let me... That's a tough one. I think maybe the Zagara did really well. I think the Zagara was probably like an underestimated MVP. Like, you know how whenever you've seen a Zebo get MVP, that's how I feel with the Zagara. I'm gonna give Zagara MVP. But all right, looks like we're loading into our second map, which is Alteryx Pass. For some reason, I always have trouble pronouncing that. Alteryx Pass. AP for short. Yes, welcome on in, everyone. If this is your first time in my stream, welcome, welcome. I saw Cyan Haas. I see you over here cheering for PSISTORM Dragoons. But welcome on in. My name is Gimmie-Moore Cosplay. You can call me Moore for short. I am a Heroes of Storm player and an NGS player as well, and now caster. Been casting for about 2 weeks now, and I love it. I'm obsessed with it. My team doesn't like it so much, but the season's coming to an end, and I know, unfortunately, my team did not make it to playoffs. We only have 1 game left, and even if we win it, we wouldn't be going to playoffs, unfortunately. But that just gives me more time to cast for you guys. I've been playing Heroes of Storm ever since basically it came out. I did take about a 2-year break, just about 5 months ago. I took a 2-year break, came back in, played every so often, and then I've just been grinding it out since like January, basically. I've been playing nonstop. That's how I joined my NGS team, and then just like I said, 2 weeks ago I got into casting and just loving every moment of it. And I'm glad I'm able to cast for you guys. I'm definitely still struggling sometimes. I do have severe ADHD, so you'll hear me either stutter or repeat a word a few times, or I'll say or a lot. My brain functions way faster than my mouth can handle it, so I will just start slurring words or I'll just stop talking because my brain and my mouth can't compute together, especially in a game like this where it's a lot of fast-paced talking and a lot going on. It's something I'm still learning. I'm definitely getting better at. But that's just a little bit about me, and who cares about me? Let's get right into the draft. All right, ReGen Phoenix going in with the first pick again. So that means Alterac Pass was picked by Dragons. As we saw from the bans before, coming from Dragons, well, from Phoenix, first Phoenix banned, even though they were first picked last game, they went and they still banned Joanna, which makes me think they don't really play Joanna. Actually, looking back at the stats, let me look real quick. Do I still have it up? I do. Yeah, they do not play Joanna at all. They do not play Joanna. I'm shocked, actually. And it looks like they're going to go in with the first ban of Junkrat. I could see PSISTORM Dragons banning out the Cho'Gall again. And instead, they banned the Sonya, which is a pretty good pick because ReGen Phoenix does have a very good Sonya. And Phoenix going with the Zagara ban. What a respect ban on that Zagara. It looks like someone on PSISTORM Dragons does play Joanna. I'm looking at both teams' heroes profile, so it tells me what players they play, how they won and stuff. Sergeant Hammer ban again. I'm really curious to see why they're banning Sergeant Hammer. I know someone else in chat said earlier that Sergeant Hammer's OP, but if you look at the heroes profile, none of their teammates, none of ReGen Phoenix has been playing Sergeant Hammer, so I'm very curious. Oh, and I just realized no Joanna ban. I think that's a pretty safe thing for ReGen Phoenix because looking at the heroes profile for PSISTORM Dragons, they had someone play Joanna 3 times, but the win rate is at 0. So I'm curious to see if they're gonna pick it up here and see if they can change that win rate. Ariel pick from ReGen Phoenix, already looking like a possible Cho'Gall game here. I'm curious to see if it does say that they won 2 games with Cho'Gall. So I'm really curious to see if their Cho'Gall's really that powerful and strong. Give us a Cho'Gall game. Give us a Cho'Gall game, Dragons. Don't ban it. Dragons going in with a Tyrande and a Nubarak pick. I think if ReGen Phoenix picks the Cho'Gall here, I think the next best thing would to be banning Tychus, a good Tychus ban there. I don't know, what do you think, chat? I really want ReGen Phoenix to win this next round, but that's only because there's the Cho'Gall! Look at that! All right, and I would probably expect a Tychus ban here. I'm not sure who else counters Cho'Gall. Maybe Tyrael or who else am I thinking of? I don't remember. Yeah, Giggle Schmeck, they thought Zagar was MVP too. Vikings ban. Oh, that is a good combo. Cho'Gall Vikings. And I did see in ReGen Phoenix, they have a... What? Hold on. Okay, there we go. They did have a Vikings game. They played Vikings once, but they did not win it. So I'm curious to see what this last ban is. Obviously, this ban's going to be helpful for Cho'Gall. A Mathael, that's what I was thinking of. A Mathael ban. That's who I was thinking of instead of Tychus or Tyrael. Mathael. They should be picking, ReGen Phoenix should be picking out Tyrael, if I'm correct. Tyrael, Ariel, and then just a DPS. Like Vala or something of that sort. That would be a good, nice comp right there for them. I'm super excited to see ReGen Phoenix's Cho'Gall. Greymane and Blaze coming out of the PSISTORM Dragons picks. And let's see what the last two picks for ReGen Phoenix is. I'm super pumped for this Cho'Gall. I am super excited for this Cho'Gall game. Ooh, Leo's a good one as well. It looks like we're gonna go with a Nazebo and a Ragnaros. Interesting, interesting. Also, just a quick friendly reminder, if you guys have any questions for me or for either of the teams, I do write down a few questions to ask for whoever the winning team is. So please go ahead and put it in chat if you guys have any questions, and I'll definitely ask them to whoever the winning team is. Looks like PSISTORM Dragons, their last pick to fill out their draft is gonna be Kharazim. Interesting, interesting. Woohoo, this is gonna be a super fun game. I'm super hyped up. We got some weird comps going on here. And we're gonna get into the first game. While it's loading up, let's go ahead and just do a friendly reminder of what's going on here. Welcome on in, everyone. If you're just coming in, we're going to our second round of a Division A East NGS game of PSISTORM Dragons versus ReGen Phoenix. PSISTORM Dragons taking the first game on Towers of Doom, and now we're going into our second game of Altric Pass. And let's get straight into it. Let's look at each side of the team. Over here on the left side, we got PSISTORM Dragons. We got Chaos Pigeon on Nubarek, Crispy on Blaze, Looney's Gwen on Tyrande, Kharazim Senpai on Kharazim, Bramble on Greymane. Over here on the right side, we got our Cho'Gall as Ariel and Dubik, and then Ragnaros, Ariel on Ragnaros, Recycle on Nazebo, and Darbo on Ariel. And we're gonna go ahead and just get straight into this. I'm really excited for this. All right, looks like Dragon's just kind of chilling back, trying to see if they can get a pick on the Cho'Gall. Insane damage coming in. Ariel trying to heal, but Nazebo's gonna go down, and possibly this Cho'Gall might go down as well. Ragnar's trying to save the Cho'Gall, and he does. Dragons knowing that they need to win this game real early, or it might be the end, and this might go into a game 3. We all know Cho'Gall's not the best at the start game, but man, once he hits his level 20, it can end a whole game. All right, looks like Blaze is gonna be solo laning, and so is Kharazim? Kharazim solo lane? All right, all right. Ooh, this is exciting, guys. Both teams onto their siege camps. Cho'Gall and Ariel on theirs, while Tyrande and Greymane on theirs. Tyrande getting eyesight. Ooh, we got a Nubarek and Ragnaros here. Nazebo posted. I just realized we have a Nazebo game. If you guys don't know, I freaking love Nazebo games. Coming from a Nazebo main myself. Stuns on and hits onto the Ragnaros, but Ragnaros should be able to get out. Can they get a Greymane kill though? Greymane's stepping up really hard and unfortunately cannot. Let's real quickly look at the talents before I forget. Oh, Nazebo. He's going Thing of the Deep. I haven't seen that in a while. Anubrak going in really hard, but getting pretty low. He does have Tyrande doing really phenomenal heals onto him. Tyrande unable to get a stun there, and it looks like Dragon is going to be able to clear out Phoenix's camp. Really, really good start to the game. I'm waiting to see what this Nazebo picks. As a Nazebo main, or fit third main, I like seeing what other Nazebos go. Stun onto the Cho'Gall. Cho'Gall getting up to half health, but is able to easily get out of there. Oh, a big voodoo. All right, all right. Ragnar's coming down mid to help out his team a bit. Stun onto the Cho'Gall. All right, objective is up. Love those dragons. I've been wanting to make a very bad joke, but I'm not going to. But everyone knows, like, the joke about dragons. You know what I'm saying. Dragoons! Dragons! All right, looks like both teams are getting their camps. ReGen Phoenix able to get theirs first, but not too far behind is Dragons getting their camp as well. Looks like both teams are just soaking it out, ignoring the objective just for now. Level 7s are being picked as well. All right, stun onto the Cho'Gall and onto the Ariel. Cho'Gall pushing really hard in there. Trying to see maybe they can get a kill here. Stun onto the Cho'Gall. Cho'Gall extremely low. So is the Ariel. Will Cho'Gall die here? I don't think so. Ariel doing phenomenal heals onto the Cho'Gall. Ragnos gonna have to hearth back. He is very low on mana. And we're gonna rotate down here. Nazebo doing some decent damage on here. I'm curious to see. And he goes spiders here. I'm very intrigued by this Nazebo. I could care less for the rest of the talents, but this Nazebo. All right, looks like Pigeon. Pigeon's rotating top, trying to see if they can get a kill on the Ragnaros, but Ragnaros already out of there. Cho'Gall saying, get away, go away. Tyrande studying the Cho'Gall. Will this be the end for the Cho'Gall? Oh, and it is. Greymane being able to get that Cho'Gall kill. It's going to be very helpful for PSISTORM Dragons. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and start this objective up. Nazebo and Blaze still down fighting bottom. Nazebo very, very low mana, but so is Blaze. So it's just a fight to each other. Ragnaros using his ult. I think it's a little late to be using your Ragnaros ult. All right, Ragnaros and Cho'Gall coming in here, trying to get a stop onto this objective. But it's going to be kind of difficult, especially with those beetles and a stun. Level 10s are being chosen by the side of PSISTORM Dragons. Cho'Gall getting in there pretty deep. Nazebo still bottom, so this is a 5v3. Cocoon on the Ariel, and Karazim wrecking that Cho'Gall. Looks like they're going to try to get this Ariel kill too, and they're going to. And as well as Dragons are going to take the objective. Not having that Nazebo there is very, very hard because it's a 3, instead of it being a 4v5 if you didn't have Cho'Gall, it was a 3v5, so it's gonna be very tough. Level 10s are coming up for ReGen Phoenix, so while we keep an eye over here, we'll keep an eye up here on top. We got Cocoon, Bunker, Starfall, 7-sided Strike, and Cursed Bullet on the side of PSISTORM Dragons. Let's come back down here for a second. On the side of ReGen Phoenix, we do have Hammer of Twilight, Twisting Nether, Lava Wave, Gargantuan, and Crystal. Lava Wave coming down the mid. Trying to just clear this out. Pull up some stats for you guys while we watch Cho'Gall and Ariel rotating down bottom to help with the Nazebo. Nazebo very low mana, but so is the Blaze. Cho'Gall bumping into this Blaze saying, where are you going, bud? But they're not gonna be able to get much out of this. And Cho'Gall ult was you. Who's that, Gall, right? For the characters. Who is this? Who are you? Gall has the one eye. All right, all right. I forget who's who. Some good hero damage coming out of Gall, though. 8K right now. Oh! And we're gonna rotate up real quick because Dragons are not wasting time going and getting this boss immediately. And I don't even think ReGen Phoenix is noticing this. Listen, listen, I know it's spelled Dragons, but I asked the team captain if it's Dragons or Dragons. And he said Dragons. He said Dragons. And I was like, can you repeat it one more time? He goes, PSISTORM Dragons. Not my fault. Blame the team for having a name like that, all right? Not my fault. You know what? I'm calling it Dragoons now. Dragoons. All right, and it looks like they're gonna go, Dragoons are gonna go ahead and straight to bottom boss while Phoenix is gonna try to clear this out as quick as they can. Anub'arak and Nazebo fighting out here mid. And man, they are clearing this out so quick. Got the double healer, man. Double healer goes a long way. Lava Wave coming out bottom. And they got the bottom boss. This is looking really good for Dragoons. I feel so dumb saying it. Would it be better if I just said PSISTORM? Chat, would that make you feel better if I just said PSISTORM instead of Dragons or Dragoons? Oh my goodness, Stasis onto the, twice onto Cho'Gall. Ariel and Cocoon, can Cho'Gall get out in time? It's gonna be a little close. No, he can't. Man, but Kerosene very low. Ariel staying in front of the gate. Ariel very low, but is able to heal herself up real quick. Oh my goodness, that was a very close call for Cho'Gall, almost being able to get out of there in time. Good wall coming from the Nazebo with the Gargantuan there. Stun onto the Ariel. Can Ariel get out? And no, she cannot. Neither can the Nazebo. Nazebo stasis, but he's gonna get a kill on the Gray Maid, but I still think he's gonna die here. And he does. He does die here. Corrective goons. I own the team. He's benched. Okay, Dragoons it is. Dragoons. Maybe I was just deaf and I didn't hear him say it, but I swore twice he said Dragons. Because I was like, is it Dragon? Because I was like, is it Dragoons? Like, do I emphasize the oons? Or is it just Dragoon? He's like, just Dragon. I was like, oh, okay. All right, objective is up. It's been up for a while. I'm not paying attention. I'm too busy looking at you guys chat. But Dragoons are grabbing the objective. 10 seconds left till they complete the objective. But both teams also got the siege camps. Kerosene just kind of hanging out, making sure that they don't cap it, and they do not. So this next, yes, PSISTORM. Okay, I'll just say PSISTORM. And it looks like PSISTORM's gonna go ahead and get this objective. They are 2 levels ahead. Bunker is down, so is Tyranna's ult, and Stasis was used by Cho'Gall. Level 16 for both teams right now. PSISTORM is up in the level advantage though. Ragnaros going top, soaking that in, and I think ReGen Phoenix are just gonna go ahead and give this objective up. I think it's gonna be the best bet. Play it safe. Cocoon onto the Cho'Gall, stun onto both the Nazebo and the Ariel. Both were able to do stasis. Can Cho'Gall get out of this? And he can for now. This would be a little risky. Oh, but can they get the Blah! I said Rhaegar instead of Grey Mane. They were able to get that Grey Mane kill. Grey. That Wolfman kill. This is what I was talking about earlier, chat, about my ADHD. But it doesn't matter. PSISTORM's still hard pushing this in. They said, you killed one of us. Now it's equal to 4v4. And the 2 levels ahead. So this is looking good for PSISTORM. Cho'Gall trying to get in there, fighting up. But Anubrak doing a great dig out of there. Cho'Gall charging in by himself. His team is not there. This is an easy kill for Dragons. Kerosene knew it, but his team was not there to help out either. Nazebo clearing out this top objective. Of course, it's not going to get the kill since it does have the 2 other keeps up. All right, both teams going for each other's siege camps. And it looks like PSISTORM is going to try to get the boss again. They're going to wait so they don't show. And it's time. It's time for them to grab the boss. But ReGen Phoenix notices it. They see this. They see it. So Dragons are going to bait it out. And will this bait work? Who's going to get the kill here? Stasis and Cocoon are down. Wall, great wall, but Nubrak still dies. Stasis again onto the, oh my gosh, so much going on. Blaze, bully on Bunker. Can Kerosene live? Kerosene does not live. Can Cho'Gall get a kill? Ragnaros getting the Blaze kill. Can they get another kill onto this Tyrande? Spider's gonna kill her. Spider's gonna kill her. And now this is going back to ReGen Phoenix's side. ReGen Phoenix able to get this boss after those kills. Let's go. Oop, I already have the talents up. I'm looking back at the Nazebo. Ring of Poison. This is a very interesting build. This build, you know, it's working. Hold on, let's look at stats. It's working for now. Ignore it, Kaylee. I know you don't like that. Shh, you're not playing Nazebo, me. You're not playing Nazebo. Ignore it. I don't know why it bothers me so much. But ReGen Phoenix going in, grabbing the objective as PSISTORM is going to go ahead and take out this top boss. It looks like top boss is only going to be able to get the wall. And that's about it. Oh, but look down here. I don't know if ReGen Phoenix sees this, but there are Winions down here. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Will ReGen Phoenix see this in enough time, or are they just gonna try to get this objective? Everyone, keep an eye on the game as Nazebo goes down, but keep an eye on the damage up here. Ariel using her stasis. Ariel's gonna die here though, so is Cho'Gall. Maybe not, maybe they can get a kill here. Bunker is down. This is becoming a really tough game for Phoenix. And they are able to get the Grey Mane and a Nubrak kill. Can they get the Blaze kill? No, Cho'Gall is down, and so is Ariel. Can they get the Ragnaros kill here? And they're going to be able to get that kill. Oh my goodness, guys. How insane was that? Was there a lava wave that was used down here that I didn't notice? Because how did these minions get all the way over here? I am confused. But all right, Blaze is gonna go ahead, get the siege camp, while the double support here is gonna go ahead and claim this objective. Cho'Gall coming in, Kerosene keeping an eye out, trying to solace as much as he can. He might give his life for this. Kerosene really low. Can he get the kill here? Ooh, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Enemy minions did retake the camp. Tyrande half health. Nazeebo back in. Tyrande using her ult. Kharazim pretty low, but he's out of there just in time. This is an intense game, chat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Dragoons going back in for the objective. Was able to get it. Can Cho'Gall stop it? I don't think they're going to be able to stop this. Hits going back and forth. Wall onto the to Nubarak. Nubarak down, but objective is still going on. Someone needs to cap it now. And they just barely cap it with 1.6 seconds left. This is time for ReGen Phoenix come back with a comeback, getting this next objective. Nazeebo throwing his spy. No, sorry, not Nazeebo. Greymane throwing his thingamabobs. Oh my goodness. I know, great commentary, chat. You don't need to tell me. Cho'Gall going in, trying to see if they can distract it so Ariel can get this. But Ariel, she has to come back and heal. This Cho'Gall is too low. Bunker down. Blade's gonna die once he gets out. And he does, and so does his Kharazim. Another phenomenal kills coming out from ReGen Phoenix. Is this the comeback that we needed? Will ReGen Phoenix take this to a third game? ReGen Phoenix getting this next objective. But it is on a good side for PSISTORM Dragons. They do have the top and mid lane pushed in, but bottom lane is heavily pushed, and Phoenix notices that, and they're gonna hard push this in while Nazeebo and Rhaegar try to protect this as much as they can and come to the fight. Chat, who is sitting at the edge of their seat? ReGen ReGen Bird coming back. Getting some great kills on this, and this might be it right here. We'll see what happens. But can Phoenix get this kill? Can they get another kill or two and just chase after core? Here comes the fight. Cho'Gall still a little, never mind, Cho'Gall very healthy now. Walls being used from Nazeebo onto the siege. The objective is not getting much out of this, so ReGen Phoenix, they might need to back out of this unless they can easily get a kill here. Nazeebo said, no, let's say I got my Gargantua in there. Just throw, let's just get this top. Let's let the rest of it get damaged down. Lava Wave coming down bottom. Cho'Gall punching in there, but there's no minions to take the siege damage from until Nazeebo is able to put a wall up. Tyrande getting really low. Blaze coming up from behind. The top objective is pushing in. Cocoon onto the Nazeebo. Cho'Gall using his ult, but Cho'Gall has to use his stasis. Ariel is down, and so is this Cho'Gall is gonna go down as well. And I think so is the rest of the team of ReGen Phoenix. Come on, Nazeebo! No, Nazeebo down. We do have some minions here, but not enough. And I think this is gonna be it. We're gonna have to see what happens here. ReGen Phoenix does have a ReGen Phoenix does have one keep up, but I don't think Dragons care. I don't think Dragoons care anymore. Cho'Gall already back up, trying to defend this as hard as he can. The Nubarak extremely low, but I think can a Nubarak die here? A Nubarak does die here, but so does the Cho'Gall. This is gonna be a very rough game. I think this might be it, guys. I think PSISTORM Dragons is gonna take this. I think they're gonna be able to take this. Next person up is gonna be Ariel, but she's not gonna be able to clear. That's it. Wow, what a rough game. This ended up being a 2-0 game coming from PSISTORM Dragoons. Let's go ahead and look at the game summary before we go into the winner's circle and talk to the captain once more. All right, siege damage. Holy crap, out of his mind. Ragnaros, 281,000 siege damage, and Blaze coming in with 171,000, over 100,000 more. Holy crap. Hero damage, Gall coming in 82,000, while Greymane was at 66,000. Healing, another good distance, 86,000 from Tyrande, 48,000 coming from that Kerosene. That helped out a lot, keeping their team alive. And 78,000 coming from the Ariel. Self-healing, big, another big gap, $10,000, $10,000 gap. Right here, 32 coming out from the Nubarak and 22 from Cho, and then XP 34 to 24. I'll go ahead and show you guys the talents here for a second. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and let's get into this interview with PSISTORM. Bum, bum, bum. That a little bit. Now let's wait for the team leader to get in here. What a phenomenal game, chat.
What's up?
Well, hello. Congratulations on your guys' win.
Thank you.
Is it just going to be you three, or are you guys having your other two members coming on in?
Yeah, we told them they could join if they wanted to. I don't know if they will, but for now it's just us three.
All right, sounds good. Well, let me go ahead and we'll just start dropping some questions in here for you guys. All right, so coming into the first game, we had Tomb of the Spider Queen, or no, sorry, not Tomb of the Spider Queen, Towers of Doom. What made you guys choose Towers of Doom?
We've got that map down. We're just happy to be on it.
Your guys' favorite map?
I wouldn't say it's a favorite, but
yeah,
it's a map that we've had luck with. So
yeah.
What is your guys' favorite map to play on then?
BOE.
BOE, okay.
Hardly play it anymore, but yeah.
You could have played it. No one banned BOE. You could have played it.
We could have, but
we kind of knew about the Cho'Gall thing coming in, so
I noticed that. I noticed that coming into the first draft, when I was watching you guys ban, I saw you guys ban the Cho'Gall. I was like, why did they ban Cho'Gall? And so I went and I looked at the hero's profile. I was like, oh, that's why they banned Cho'Gall. I see why. But also with your bans, why'd you guys ban Hammer?
I don't want to deal with it, to be honest.
Yeah, she got some
pretty
buffs.
much.
We weren't sure.
You guys just played against too many Hammers?
Yet.
Well, they play her, and there was a chance that they could do something sneaky, so we were just like, no, fuck it. Excuse my language.
No, you're good. I curse a lot too, so you're fine. So that makes sense of the Hammer ban too, because I didn't see if they played Hammer or not. So I was very curious. I was like, if they win, I need to ask why they decided to ban Hammer. But now that makes more sense. And so going with your first draft, why did you choose the characters you chose? Let me see what you guys even chose. Let's see. You guys had the Garrosh, Tyrande, Zagara, Lunara, and Zeratul.
Well, their draft just showed dive early, so we just wanted safe heroes, and then they just continued on that way, I feel.
Yeah, pretty much if you can win bot fort in that map, you win the game. So we took at least one hero that can take it. And yeah.
Tyrande has become a bit of a comfort pick as well.
You like playing Tyrande?
She's so much fun.
My healer says the same thing. He loves playing Tyrande, so I understand your passion for it now. But going into that game, it was a pretty back and forth game. Were there any times where you guys were just saying, hey, let's just go in for a kill? Or did you guys want to just play safe the whole time and just try to get that bottom fort down?
Pretty much just play safe. We're scaling with Zeratul too, so just wait till 20. As long as we don't give up the last shot on core, we don't have to be too aggressive.
Let them make the mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And for a while there, ReGen Phoenix was they ever had the head on for the first part of the game, but you guys really came back and took it home for that W. How were you guys feeling when you guys won that first game?
Pretty good.
Yeah, we knew we
Yeah.
were late game. We knew we had to scale. Don't lose too hard was the motto for the first half.
All right, yeah, that you guys were definitely a scaling comp, and your Zagara Bramble. Wait, if one of you guys, who's the Zagara?
He's
That's
not in
Bramble.
here.
Okay, he's
Yeah,
not in
Bramble.
here. I definitely, me and I believe chat even, we all said that Zagara was MVP that game.
Yeah.
And I think even the enemy team, Phoenix, they agreed because they banned him
Nope.
the second game. They said no thank you to that.
Yeah.
respect
It
bans are always
deserves
nice.
a ban, yeah.
He's a very strong hero on your team.
Yeah, like she can definitely, like she pokes really well. She takes towers really well. She sits under towers, and then if you get a good maw, it's a
Yeah.
nice setup for any kind of team fight.
Yeah, during one of the bottom objectives, she got a 4 or 5 person maw, and I was like, where'd the enemy team go? They
Yeah, and
disappeared.
Then we all missed everything else and just ran
Yeah.
away.
I wasn't gonna mention that, but
Yeah, we had used all our buttons at that point, unfortunately.
No, I missed my stun on it too.
Oh, you
but-
did? Oh,
yeah.
I was just out of stuff. I was like, dang.
it doesn't matter because in the end, you guys did take home that W and were able to take Towers of Doom for your own. How are you guys feeling after that? Were you guys super hyped? Were you guys just trying to keep focus for the next game? What were you guys feeling?
Bit of hype. It kind of felt closer than I wanted it to be, but like a win's a win, and like it's a good setup for a 2-0, which is what we're kind of looking for right now, just to get all the points in while we can.
Oh, sorry. Look at the replay. I got 35-ish stacks on Toronto there.
Jeez.
I had to go look.
Yeah, you did get quite a few stacks on there. I didn't get to see how much at the end, or I did, but I totally forgot about it. But yeah, you guys, your Toronto is really, especially your stuns. You got quite a few great stuns on there too.
Oh, thank you.
Of course.
Just mostly a vision turret at that point, just popping out birds.
Well, all right. Going into game 2, you guys chose Alterac as well, correct? Or no?
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
we
did.
took both maps.
Yeah.
And so why did you guys choose Alterac? Is just another strong map for you guys?
They were talking about juice pirates, and you can't go to that core.
They
At least
were
you need 2
talking
keep,
about-
so
Yeah,
they were
the
in
first
draft,
game.
so it's like, we're gonna try and avoid that. So
Okay, I see that. Yeah, juice pirates are not fun, especially if the other team knows how to play it. So that is super not fun.
just try and keep the game standard, and I felt like we had a good shot.
Yeah.
And so, is that the reason why you guys didn't ban Cho'Gall that game?
They picked it. We were going to ban it
I was
third.
wanting to ban it first, but yeah, Hammer took priority, I guess, and then they ended up first picking it. So,
But if they second round pick, right? So we have
well,
3 picks to counter it. Like
we kind of knew they were gonna take it with the Ariel first pick too. So,
yeah, it gave it away right away.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely gave it away. We all figured it was going to be a Cho'Gall once they picked that Ariel. So, and what made you finish out your guys' draft picks? Why did you choose your characters?
Pretty much notice or Senpai was wanting
forced
to.
the charism. I was like, no, it's happening,
Yeah,
guys.
he was wanting to take Karazim, and we wanted to take the Blaze away from them in case they would take him, because we know they did with one of the last times they played Cho'Gall, and it just helps give Greyman more front line, and he can do all the damage.
And more CC. It rounded our comp out nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more with that. I love the double heals. People still, I don't understand people nowadays because they still hate on double heals. But man, if you have a good combo, yeah, and if you have a good combo like your Tyrande and Kharazim, it's just a good wombo combo there.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
We didn't even think of it that way. It was just picked cop. We wanted to kill the Cho'Gall. It got a little sketchy at the end. We'll not talk about that.
Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about. Going into the game, you guys were really dominating for this first portion. You guys, I'm pretty sure you guys know Cho'Gall's a very late game, so I figured you guys were thinking we need to win this game early so this Cho'Gall doesn't scale too hard. But you guys went into the game pretty late into it, and Cho'Gall and Team Phoenix were able to come back a little bit. Did you guys get a little scared, a little worried there when they were coming back?
A little worried after we pretty much all wiped, but we still had all our forts at that point, so we didn't end up losing keeps or too much, and it was still like an even game at that point.
And we had, at that point, we also had one or two keeps down. We lost our forts when we got the second keep because of that camp. Like, I felt like it was a pretty decent trade for all of us dying. It could have been much worse.
Yeah.
Agreed. And then when you guys also, what's your guys' game plan for when you're going into Ultrax Pass? Did you guys have a specific game plan? Like, in Towers of Doom, your game plan is just getting that bottom keep. What was it here in Ultrax Pass?
We're kind of hoping just to get the Junkrat, be able to stall objective, and like try and put pressure elsewhere on the map. But they banned the Junkrat, then they took Ariel, and it's like we don't really have a game plan at this point because we know they're gonna choke all. And
yeah, we just played around the Cho'Gall basically. Greymane level 10, 7-sided, Tyrande for the increased damage.
Yeah, a lot of the plans went out the window there.
Yeah. when you get a Cho'Gall, you just gotta draft around the Cho'Gall.
Yeah, I feel that Cho'Galls are not fun to play against, and I feel like you guys were able to you guys got quite a few kills on that Cho'Gall and were able to just keep him at bay for the most part until of course towards the end. But even then, it doesn't matter because in the end, you guys won. You guys won it 2-0. How are you guys feeling after that 2-0?
Good. Yeah. Really happy to earn some more points.
Yeah.
We're sitting towards the bottom of the bracket, so trying to move up now.
I definitely feel that. My team's towards the bottom of the bracket too, so I definitely feel this. All right.
We're starting to mesh though. We're starting to mesh together nicely. We got several comps that we're comfortable with, so we can't really be banned out too much. A lot of our picks are pretty flexible. I feel good going into the playoffs. This is the last one before the playoffs, right?
No, we have one more game still.
Oh, we do? Oh, snap.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we got another game Thursday.
Don't jinx yourself now.
Yeah, knock on wood, man.
All right, my next question is going to be non-game related. Why is your guys' name PSISTORM Dragoons?
Nah, we're a part of PSISTORM as like an organization. They've got a couple teams, and we've all got StarCraft related names between Banshees, Probes, Dragoons. So we kind of wanted to keep to that with another StarCraft unit, and yeah.
All right. I know. Earlier, I remember I asked you guys what your team name was, and I swore you said Dragons and not Dragoons.
Nope. Dragoons.
I swore. I even had you say it twice, and so the whole time.
I'm pretty sure I said Dragoons, but I don't know. I might have messed up there.
Misspelled.
We're the Durgans.
Well, and the whole time, chat was like yelling at me, why do you keep saying dragons? I'm like, I swore he said dragons because I said, is it Dragoons? And I swore he said
I thought
no.
I said yes to that, but...
I made it, you know what, at the time it was hard for me to hear because I do have my cats yelling in the background at that time, so it might have been my mistake as well. So I just started saying PSISTORM. I was like, I'm done. I'm just saying PSISTORM. All right, and final thing is, do you guys have anything you want to say? Any shout outs to anyone? Any advice for any, anyone in NGS, or even just trying to get into NGS or playing Heroes of Storm in general, or life advice? Anything, literally anything, as long as it is PG-13.
Yeah, shout out to PSISTORM. Thank you very much for sponsoring the teams and doing what you do, particularly Cyan, who's the community manager. Highly recommend everybody checks out PSISTORM. They have a lot of StarCraft 2 pros.
Yeah.
Doing a lot for the community.
A little bit of HOTS in them too. A lot more community side there, but honestly, everyone's pretty good, or just good to talk to. So
anybody willing to invest money in the HOTS is a good team as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Shout outs to the caster too. Yeah. Always appreciate it when we can get one of them.
Well, of course. Thank you. Hey, anything else you guys want to add on or say?
Not really.
All
GG's
right,
to the other team.
Indeed. Thank you for playing us.
All right then, guys. Congratulations on your win. Coming close to playoffs soon, so I can't wait to see how you guys do in playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully undefeated. That's the goal.
Ain't that the feeling? Undefeated. That'd be nice.
Undefeated through playoffs?
Yeah.
We can do it.
I believe in you guys. Well, all right, you guys. You have a great night and go celebrate your win.
See ya.
Appreciate it. Thank you. You too.
All right, chat. And that's the end of this NGS game of PSISTORM Dragoons versus ReGen Phoenix. How's everyone feeling? I know I'm still super hyped about it all. That was really exciting. I know, Dude of Fiends, I saw you ask earlier if there's going to be another series. I don't know if... I know I saw another one start later, but I don't know if it was 8:30 or 8. I can look, though. I could see if there's another series going on and see if I can quickly snag it, but I don't think there is. So just bear with me, guys, for a second, just to see if there is another series. And if there is, I'll go ahead and take it. Oh, wait, no, what's today? That's Monday. Never mind. No, that was the last series for tonight. Kind of. We do have other streamers streaming right now, so I'm going to raid them here in a second. Tomorrow, I have to check with my team, make sure we're not practicing, but tomorrow I might go back to my C East comfort area, and we do have Fensad versus Zul'jin Distillery. We just did Zul'jin Distillery today as well. So it's going to be a back-to-back game for them against Fensad tomorrow at 7:30 Mountain Time, and 7:30 Mountain Time, 6:30 West Coast, and 9:30 East Coast. So I might snag that tomorrow. There is later game as well at 9:30 that we might be able to grab, but I gotta double check with my team. So just keep an eye out. Keep an eye out on my stream. I post normally I'll post later that day if I'm streaming, or just check my Twitch. I'll update it in the afternoon. So before we go anywhere, let us see if I'm trying to see if this person is still streaming. They should be. This should be still a streamed game. I'm just making sure it doesn't end so I don't send it to you. Okay. Thanks, Cyan Hots. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I guess he did say the name right. Maybe I was just dumb. So, but before I end the stream and before we go ahead and raid another Heroes of Storm, hopefully this next division, it's Division A West again, beat Gen Blame versus Gibbs. Yes, they're about to go on to second game, so we are going to host them here in a second. But before we do, I just want to say thank you for all the follows today. We got a lot of follows today. Thank you once again to Dark Knight coming in with the 5 subs, and even earlier today, Giggle Schmack coming in with a sub of his own as well. I appreciate all the subscriptions. I hope you guys enjoy my little emote. I promise there's gonna be more emotes coming soon. I have 5 more in the works right now. Some will be free, some will be part of the tier 1. And yeah, thank you guys so much for coming in and watching, and I will hopefully see you guys later. Have a good night. Congratulations to all the winners today. ICC Kauai winning the first game we watched, and then PSISTORM Dragoons winning the second game now. And I can't wait to see you guys all later. And